The highest-rated sedan of 2026 isn't the BMW. It isn't the Genesis. It's a car sitting in half the driveways in America, and it beat every luxury badge on the board. Consumer Reports just proved it. And by the time we hit number 1, you'll see exactly why. Let's count down. Number 10, the Toyota Prius 2026. We start at 76 out of 100, priced from about $28,550. And here's the thing you need to hear up front. Forget everything you think you know about the Prius. The old joke about the slow, dorky hybrid is dead. The current car is genuinely sharp-looking, quick enough to surprise people, and it returns 51 miles per gallon, the single best fuel economy of anything on this entire list. What holds its score down is practicality. The sloped roofline eats into rear headroom, and the ride can get busy on rough roads. But as a pure money-saving machine with bulletproof Toyota hybrid guts underneath, nothing here touches it at the pump. Over 5 years, that fuel efficiency alone can put thousands back in your pocket versus a comparable gas sedan. And these things famously run past 200,000 miles on their original batteries. Keep that word hybrid in mind, because it's about to become the theme of this whole video. Number 9, the Mazda 3 2026. Scoring 77 out of 100, and this is the cheapest way onto the list, starting at just $24,650. It's also the enthusiast's pick, and it's criminally underrated. Mazda refused to chase the trends. No droning continuously variable transmission, just a proven engine, a real geared automatic, and steering that actually talks to you. The payoff is a car that drives like it costs twice as much, with an interior that genuinely shames luxury brands for the money, and one of the shortest braking distances of any car here. It's the rare economy car that a genuine driving enthusiast can be happy in for years. The catch that keeps it here is space. The backseat and cargo hold are tight, and it's noisier than the class leaders. But if it's mostly you and you actually enjoy driving, the Mazda 3 delivers a premium feel on an economy budget. Number 8, the Genesis G80 2026. And this one comes with a warning because the badge is tempting, but the details matter. Scoring 77 out of 100, priced from about $58,450. It's Hyundai's luxury arm undercutting the Germans by thousands. And on the surface, it's stunning. A gorgeous, hushed cabin, a smooth and powerful ride, and 60 miles per hour in a brisk 6.8 seconds. But then you see the reliability number, 39, the lowest on this entire list by a wide margin. And suddenly that beautiful interior and bargain price start looking very different. A car that may spend real time in the shop isn't a bargain no matter how good the sticker looks. Gorgeous, tempting, and a genuine gamble. Number 7, the Hyundai Elantra 2026 at 78 out of 100. The value bomb of the list. Priced like a basic economy car from $25,450, it finishes right alongside sedans costing far more, and its headline is 48 mpg, matching the number 1 Camry and beating every luxury car here. You also get a striking design, a genuinely roomy interior, and one of the longest warranties in the business. It's not thrilling, and it's the slowest here off the line, but for a young buyer, a first car, or a commuter who wants maximum car for minimum money, the Elantra quietly embarrasses vehicles twice its price. Never judge a sedan by its sticker. Number 6, the Honda Civic 2026 at 78 out of 100, from about $29,395, the most grown-up Civic yet. The interior punches way above the price. It's engaging to drive without punishing you daily, and the hybrid returns an excellent 44 mpg. But here's what sets it apart. Civic owners report some of the highest satisfaction of any car in this class, higher than the BMWs, higher even than the Camry. When people genuinely love living with a car, that tells you more than any spec sheet. And practically, it delivers. Rear seat room and cargo space are excellent for the class, so it works as a first car and a small family car at the same time. It's the compact that grows up with you. Number 5, the BMW 3 Series 2026 at 78 out of 100. The car that basically invented the sports sedan and still the quickest feeling machine here at 6.4 seconds to 60. The handling is sublime, the cabin lovely. So why is a legend tied at number 5 with a Civic and an Elantra costing a fraction as much? It's priced from $47,500 up to $88,600, and historically, German luxury cars carry higher long-term running costs once the warranty ends. It's a spectacular driver's car. Just go in clear-eyed about the cost of ownership. And notice it's about to get beaten by its bigger, pricier brother, and then by a Toyota. Number 4, the Toyota Crown 2026. And now the scores jump to 83 out of 100. The Crown is Toyota's bold swing at a flagship sedan. A tall, striking, all-wheel drive hybrid unlike anything else on the road, priced from about $41,440. It comes only as a hybrid, which by now you know is the theme, and it delivers a smooth, refined, genuinely upscale experience at 42 mpg with Toyota's proven dependability underneath. Standard all-wheel drive gives it genuine all-weather capability the sportier sedans here can't match. The interior is elegant, the ride is comfortable, and it feels far more expensive than it is. The one honest knock: push it hard and the engine gets vocal, and 0 to 60 takes a relaxed 8 seconds. But as a distinctive, reliable, near-luxury sedan, the Crown is a seriously compelling alternative to the usual badges. Number 3, the BMW 5 Series 2026 at 84 out of 100. And this is the best luxury sedan on the entire list. Make no mistake, the 5 Series is superb. A silky powertrain, 60 miles per hour in 6.6 seconds, a supremely composed ride, a whisper-quiet cabin, and technology that feels genuinely cutting-edge. This is what serious German engineering buys you, and on the road test it scored right at the top of its class. But here's the number that should stop you cold. It starts at $60,500 and climbs to $125,300. More than double the price of the car that's about to beat it. And in a moment, you're going to watch two Japanese sedans, each starting at roughly half that price, finish ahead of it. That's not a knock on the BMW. That's a statement about where the real value in this segment actually lives. Number 2, the Honda Accord 2026 at 87 out of 100. And there it is, the first giant killer. Priced from about $33,795, the Accord isn't just good. A score this high from a mainstream family sedan is a genuine statement. Honda didn't over-engineer it. They took a proven hybrid, tuned it beautifully, and nailed the fundamentals. A spacious, comfortable interior with limousine-grade rear legroom, 40 mpg, and refreshingly, real physical buttons instead of everything on a screen. On CR's road test, it actually posted the highest driving score of any car on this list, luxury included. The 2026 barely changed because Honda decided there wasn't much to fix. The highest compliment a company can pay its own car. At 40 mpg, it pairs that class-leading drive with real efficiency, and it does it for tens of thousands less than the German luxury sedans it just left behind. It outscored a BMW that costs nearly twice as much. Almost the champion. Almost. And number 1, the Toyota Camry 2026, with the highest overall score on this entire list at 88 out of 100. Here's the punchline of the whole video. The most sensible, most taken-for-granted car in America, starting at just $29,600, beat every luxury sedan on the board, including a BMW that can run $125,000. And it did it by doing something bold. For 2026, Toyota killed the gas-only Camry entirely, so every single one is now a hybrid, and it shows. 48 mpg, quicker and smoother than the old gas cars, with a strong road test score and Toyota's long track record for reliability. Think about how bold that move is. Toyota looked at America's best-selling sedan and bet the entire nameplate on hybrid, and the overall score proves the bet paid off. Nothing about it is flashy, and that's exactly the point. It's the car that does everything well and asks for almost nothing back. The one you can buy, drive for a decade, and simply not think about. It's efficient, it's affordable, it's dependable, and it is the highest-rated sedan Consumer Reports tested. That's the whole package, and that's why it wins. So there it is, and here's the real lesson. The highest score didn't go to the most expensive car, the most powerful car, or the fanciest badge. It went to the car that balanced everything: road test, efficiency, reliability, safety, and owner satisfaction, better than anyone else. The sedan isn't dead. It just got smarter. Now I want to hear from you. Would you take the #1 Camry or pay extra for the BMW badge? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. If this saved you from an expensive mistake, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.